Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we have another product empties, and I'm so proud of a lot of products that are sitting in this bag because I really made a commitment to finally using them up. Probably kept them around a little bit longer than their lifespan suggested, but it's okay. I'm still alive to tell the tale, so let's dive in. This first thing is actually, this was a recommendation from one of you. This is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. Now, a couple of product empties videos ago, I mentioned that I really didn't like the gentle facial cleanser. I didn't really felt like it did a good job getting my makeup off. It wasn't really a good companion with any sort of facial tool because I really like for those to suds up. Otherwise, it can really feel like you're just pulling the tool across your face with no cleanser on it. It just didn't feel very effective. So this I actually liked a lot more. I will say that my favorite cleanser of all time is also sitting in this bag, and I will always recommend it over this one, but this one is a little bit cheaper. You get a little bit more for your money, but it doesn't remove your makeup as well as the other one, and I'll just show you that one now. So this is my actual favorite cleanser, but really, I would just say any cleanser from Paula's Choice is probably something that I will grab over any other cleanser on the market. This one happens to be Paula's Choice Resist Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser. You see a trend. I really do like foaming cleansers, but they are notorious for drying out your skin. Not this one. That's why I like it so much, and that's why I think I like the CeraVe one so much too. I really like that this comes in a pump, especially when I'm using my Clarisonic, because I can really control how much I'm putting on my brush, and it's not like a big process to have my wet hands squeezing something on there. First world problems. It's fragrance free, it's yucky stuff free, and I've been using this line of cleanser, not the Resist specifically, but Paula's Choice cleansers, since I was probably in the 7th grade. All of her products are so effective. They do exactly what they say they're going to do, and they are staples in my skincare routine, which was another requested video, was my daytime and nighttime skincare routine. So if you're interested in that, definitely leave that in the comments below because I want to make videos that you're actually interested in seeing. But there's one more Paula's Choice cleanser that I do want to share with you that I got in a trial size in my last order, and that is the Paula's Choice Hydrating Gel to Cream Cleanser. Now, this has a little bit of residue on the outside, but I did want to show you this updated bottle that she has. I really like the new branding, how simple it is, with just the, one colored bottle and then a very easy to read font, which I feel like is a big upgrade from her other branding before. It kind of had that serif font. Packaging's not that important, but it is better to look at. I really did like this. It looks just like a gel, but it's nothing like the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. That stuff I really didn't like. The smell was bad. This one doesn't really have a scent at all, whereas the Glossier one just really had a yucky, oily scent, in my opinion. It also didn't foam up. This is a gel to cream cleanser, so it really just turns to more of a cream, but it still feels very effective, whereas again, the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser didn't really turn to anything. It just sort of pushed around all over my face, and I didn't really feel like it did the best job of removing my makeup or even feeling super clean afterwards, and this did a great job. So I would probably buy the full size of this next, and I like to get the jumbo bottles because I like to refill my travel bottles with it. It's perfect for all skin types, and they have a line of cleanser and moisturizer and whatever for everyone and every skin type, so definitely check this out. Next on the list is this little trial size Bumble and Bumble Preta Powder, basically their invisible dry shampoo that has a complicated name. Now this stuff I did like, but it puts a severe white cast on your hair. With the fact that it has powder in the name probably should have alerted me at that, but it does do a pretty good job of blending in, and it does a wonderful job of soaking up the oils. I will say that I still think that the Living Proof dry shampoo is my favorite, but this came in one of those Sephora kits that allowed me to try 5 different dry shampoos, and I'm really glad I got to try this because it is good. Now, if you are somebody who loves to have all Bumble and Bumble hair products, this one is Maggie approved, but if you're like me and mix up your brands, I still think the Living Proof one is better. Oh yes, it would not be a product empties video without these. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Water Cleansing Cloths, $4, more saturated than the black packaging. I'm not gonna go on and on about this because I talk about these every time, but you won't see these in my product empties videos for a while because I bought one of those massive boxes of makeup wipes at Costco. So I've been working through that, and I will say they're a bit more harsh on my face. The first couple times I used them, they stung a little bit, and now I don't know if my skin's used to it or what, but I don't have that sensation anymore, and they really do a good job of removing my makeup. Again, I use these before I exercise, not to fully clean my face. That's what my cleansers are for. This is a very exciting empty, and this is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. This is one of the many FabFitFun products that I've gotten since I've had that subscription box, and I feel like they went through a time where we were getting a facial exfoliator, like a physical exfoliant, every single box, which is wonderful. I love them, I use them. It was getting a little overwhelming, and I'm like, now have so many other exfoliants that I need to use, so I was so happy to run out of this. This is a very interesting green color. You can kind of tell from the top here. It smells like Christmas, kind of like a cinnamony, spicy kind of scent. This has much bigger exfoliating beads than, say, the Dr. Brandt microdermabrasion scrub. That one has super duper fine beads that I actually prefer, but it's not a synthetic bead. It is something that kind of dissolves, but really, really good. This, unfortunately, is a sad and disappointing FabFitFun product. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and I just can't get past the smell. This is the Marianella Hawaiian Black Lava Body Caviar with Charcoal. It says it's a hydrating body scrub, which I do agree. It's definitely soaked in tons of oil. Not as much as my favorite Trader Joe's body scrub in the lavender scent, but this, the smell would stay on you because it is an oil, and it just smelled so, I don't even know how to describe it. I really don't know. It smells awful. I have a $5 body scrub that I love, so like, why make myself use this up? I don't know. I just had to count this as a loss. This is the L'Oreal Everpure Sulfate-Free Moisture Shampoo. Now, this is something that I actually got sent to me through Influencer. I went through this time where I kept getting these hydrating shampoos. One I'll touch on in just a minute. And this one did smell really, really good. I have to admit, I really enjoyed the smell of it, but it just weighed down my hair and made it so greasy. So let me back up just a little bit. This is specifically for people with color-treated hair because their hair is typically a little bit more dry. It's going through a lot of harsh chemical processes, and my hair just has not been through that. So I don't need all of this additional moisture. So if you're somebody who does color your hair and maybe struggle with really textured, dry hair, this could be an awesome product for you. For me, loved the smell, definitely cleaned my hair, but left it a little bit too weighed down by the end of the day. This was the other shampoo that Influencer sent, and this is the Nexxus Color Assure Vibrancy Retention Shampoo. This is silicone-free, sulfate-free, just like the other one was sulfate-free. This one took me forever to go through, and again, this was for color-treated hair. You get a quiz, you answer a couple of questions, and they decide who to send what products to based on your answers to those questions. In no quiz did I ever say that I color-treated my hair, but they sent me 2 different shampoo and conditioner duos that were for that. Anyway, I decided I would use the products anyway. Again, this kind of had the same effect, just a little bit too much moisture for my not very dry hair. So it's a no-go. I will definitely not repurchase this. This I reviewed in a separate video, but with this holiday kit that I had gotten from Sephora, and this is the Pharmacy Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer. This is obviously a trial size. I did travel with this and got probably a solid, I don't know, month's use out of this as a daytime moisturizer. I really did like it, but it was truly nothing groundbreaking. There's a lot of other daytime moisturizers that I really liked. It had a very light, pleasant scent. I didn't notice like a huge surge of moisture from using this, especially in the winter months, so it was fine. It was just nothing to write home about. But I did like it. I just probably won't repurchase it. Oh, this is another dry shampoo from the drugstore. This is the Dove Refresh and Care Fresh Coconut Dry Shampoo. Oh, I got this in one of those Target beauty boxes. I paid like $5 and got really good products in that box. Dove dry shampoo, to me, their scents are just a little bit too overwhelming. And this is definitely fresh coconut that sticks with you all day. It's not a synthetic coconut scent. It's more of just a fresh scent. So if you're super adverse to coconut, you would still like this, I guarantee it. It's very effective, did a good job. I just like the Living Proof one better, period. All right, as you'll see, this is not completely empty. This is the Skin & Co. Blue and Capri Shower Gel, and this was another FabFitFun product that I got. I stopped using this because I realized how kind of bad it was for you, and I actually mentioned this when I unboxed it. I said, you know, oh, this looks like it's supposed to be like really natural and it has this weird like greeny color. Well, this color is synthetic. So I'm like, why on earth would you make it this ugly color that kind of looks like olive oil? I don't know. So it has like yellow number 6, blue number 1, red number 40, yellow number 5. It also has sulfate, fragrance in it. Like there was just nothing about this that was good. For something that has a lot of sodium lauryl sulfate in it, which is the second ingredient, it really didn't foam up all that much. It didn't smell that great. And I was like, like, why am I using this product? Some body washes that I do really like, on the other hand, come from the drugstore. And these I got in a holiday kit actually last year with a full-size Aveeno lotion. And this is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Yogurt Body Wash. This one is in the vanilla and oat scent, and this one is in the nourishing coconut scent. And I really, really love these. These are incredibly moisturizing. Unfortunately, they do have sulfates in them, but they do not have artificial colors. They do not have parabens. So these I really, really like. I think at the drugstore they're somewhere around like the $8-ish range. These do exactly what they say they're going to do. I really trust Aveeno products, especially in the winter when my skin is so dry. It's my favorite lotion, the one in the lavender scent, so I do recommend these body washes a lot. Okay, my favorite Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to Brighten and Depuff. Love this stuff. Again, I've talked about this in so many different videos. It has a great brightening quality to it. It's very lightweight. It layers well under makeup. I just love the Origins Daytime line, especially in this orange packaging that's part of their ginseng line. I'm using their daytime moisturizer right now, probably like the 5th or 6th time I've repurchased that, and I just love it. This was another cream that I really, really liked. This again came from a Laneige holiday kit that I reviewed. This is the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. This is something that I used as a nighttime moisturizer, and it smelled so good and so fresh. Now, it definitely has fragrance in it. Can be really irritating for some people's skin. It did not irritate me at all. I think that their moisturizing products are so effective. I love the lip sleeping mask that you're supposed to leave in overnight. I love their overnight water hydrating sleeping mask. Wonderful. I just think that they really do it right from a moisturizing perspective. So if you're looking for something new to try and you've heard of Laneige, know that they have more than just the lip sleeping mask out there. This is one of very few makeup products that I've run out of, and I don't even know the name of this anymore. This was the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. You can see the words are pretty much non-existent on here, and this is just an eyebrow pencil. Now, this is not your typical like super skinny eyebrow pencil, which I was really scared about when I first got this. Spoolie end on this side like most eyebrow brushes, and then this was actually like a retractable pencil that's really like wide on the end, as you can see. Now, this was a really good product for actually dispersing the color through your brows really quickly. Super fast because it covers a lot of ground, and you didn't have to be super precise. So what I would do is take this and stick it in my brows, and then take the spoolie end and just kind of like blend it all in. It's a much creamier product than the typical eyebrow pencils that you're used to, and it did take me a little while to figure out how to adjust to using something that slid around a little bit easier, but I ended up really liking this. I'll get the real name and link it down below for you. This is yet again from another holiday kit that I purchased, and this one was from First Aid Beauty. This is the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. This, of course, is just a little trial size, and I used this really quickly, but I think I kind of overused the product. I was doing 2 pumps, and I like to use serums in the winter, in the daytime and the nighttime, so I kind of flew through this. You can totally get away with using just 1 pump, but this wasn't a very effective serum. I just like any additional moisture with my moisturizer in the daytime and the nighttime, whether that be an oil or a hydrating serum. This one was actually really good. These products are so simple. There's no fragrance, there's no color. It just is what it is, and their products are very effective and good for many different skin types. So if you're maybe having a lot of reactions to products, definitely try First Aid Beauty. But I think this is a very affordable brand from Sephora, which is really hard to find in the skincare world there. My favorite dry shampoo, this is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. So I have just been traveling with this little bottle and finally ran out of it. This again came with that like set of 5 that I got from Sephora, and anytime this is in it, I'm like, yup, I better grab it, because I love traveling with the products that I use every day and know that I love every day and that I know responds really well. Not much more to say about this. I just love it. This was another product from Influencer. This is the Rimmel Scandalize Curve Alert Mascara. Very strange mascara. It has this humongous brush, as you can see, that was very wide, and sure enough, it is curved. The bristles on this thing are so big, but for how big it is, it barely deposited any product on my eyes. Like, I would have to take this out, dip it in there, put it on my eyes, dip it back in, put it back on my eyes. The process took forever, and I was like, why am I going through this trouble? Why is the brush not picking up the product? But it did flake, unlike my L'Oreal Lash Paradise that I really like. So there are much better mascaras from the drugstore for sure. And last but not least, I have this Revision Skincare Hydrating Serum. Again, I really like to use kind of double duty moisture in the wintertime, and I really liked this. I found that I'm not super picky on serums though. Because of the price point of this, I would definitely lean toward that First Aid Beauty Hydrating Serum over this one, because I really didn't see any kind of like dramatic results with this. Now this line does have some products that I think are really good. They have good skincare ingredients. For me, I think that this hydrating serum is totally interchangeable with some of the cheaper options on the market. So don't feel like you have to splurge on this, but I do know a ton of people that swear by Revision Skincare and might tell you otherwise if they've really gotten deep into the serum world. But for me, I would say get the First Aid Beauty one over this. And that's everything. That's all the empty products that I have for this period of time. I'm not very good at doing this monthly, kind of by season. But if you have any questions about any of the products mentioned, I'm happy to list those in the comments below. And let me know what your favorite products were. I'd love to try more things while I'm doing my best to use up what I already have. So if you like this video, then like it and stick around, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.